Hey, what's up guys? Just a reminder that this video is brought to you by Mind Phoenix Hobby Store, so make sure to check out their site here. Hey guys, welcome back to Gunpla Shopping in Japan. I'm here in Akihabara at Radio Kaikan. This is going to be one of our last shopping stops here in Akihabara, but it's definitely an essential one. It's just like southwest of the station, so like just go out like the back of the station and you can find this big huge building here, big Japanese there, Radio Kaikan, and it says it there in English there as well. There's a whole bunch of shops in there, mostly the same kind of stuff we've been looking at, figures and all kinds of fun stuff, kits as well. Inside there's also a Yellow Submarine, which is a great shop to buy supplies, and Yellow Submarine also has a whole bunch of like parts where, like we saw before, you can just buy just some parts of a kit. So let's go ahead and check it out. This is really cool. Those are like converged figures that are totally like detailed and have even like really super tiny water slide decals on them as well. Really, really cool, but really quite expensive. I should make some and sell some. Basically just more books on that floor. If there's one thing that Japan does very well, aside from making awesome model kits, is making beautiful books, but they're also quite expensive, so moving on. Here we do happen to have a lot of Gunpla, and this is still part of K-Books, and I think it looks all new, but there's a lot of P-Bandai stuff as well. There's a lot of P-Bandai and exclusive stuff, so I think it's just like a mix. I don't know if it's new or used, the new stuff. I don't really know where it came from, but it's decently priced. finally made it up here to Yellow Submarine. I have a feeling they're not going to be too pumped about me filming in here, so I'm going to try to be really sneaky. Seems like downstairs on K-Book they were like really anti-filming in the store, so just going to try to be a little bit more careful here. Anyway, here at Yellow Submarine they have all kinds of stuff. Loads of paint back there, loads of supplies here, all kinds of polystyrene, all kinds of stuff for tanks, airplanes, ships, and all of that. Another thing that's really cool they have is they have a lot of figures, resin figures, like scale figures, so really a lot of stuff for like scale modeling, not for Gunpla, but like scale modeling you could use for dioramas for Gunpla, so like a lot of really useful stuff here. If you're into building dioramas, this seems like a really good place. It's the best selection I've seen so far for diorama supplies. They also have a really cool section over there of a bunch of Matte K stuff on display, like painted Matte K kits. That's really cool. So I'll just try to give you guys a look around and then we'll head over and check out the Gunpla stuff as well. That was 3,580 yen for the Master Grade Freedom 2.0 for our price check, so that makes this place tied with one other place. I think it was, where was that, Hobby Paradise? They had it for the exact same price. So prices on all this stuff is going to be pretty good, and they pretty much have everything in terms of kits. So here's a look. And like I said, they have a whole bunch of these, just extra parts, like partially assembled kits and all kinds of extra stuff, extra parts like this, including the fuel tanks. 8,000 yen though for these, for the fuel tanks for the Neo Zeon. For 8,000 yen. See, that's the thing with a lot of these parts. It's really cool that they have this. It's a really cool like idea. It'd be a great way to get parts for kit bashing, but these parts aren't that cheap. Like for example, here is parts from some kit. I'm not sure, some 00 kit I think. Just rifle parts and beam saber effect parts, and maybe beam saber handle there as well. But this is 540 yen, so I can't imagine that whatever kit this came from, that's like a quarter of the price or more just for the rifle parts. So like if you're really looking for just a few certain parts for kit bashing, it'd be cool. But I mean, it's cool to look around though. And again, they'll also sell you the manuals for the kits. They're like 500, 50 yen, 10 yen, 30 yen. The Freedom 2.0 is 500 yen. It's like $5 just for the manual. Also, here's kind of interesting. Here's the stickers and foil stickers for the Master Grade Amazing Red Warrior. That was like 400 yen just for those stickers. They're not even water slides, so that's kind of silly. The other thing over here that's really cool, I'll reinforce my statement before when I said this is the best place to buy supplies for diorama building, because here's a whole bunch of like scale stuff, like parking cones, gas cans, like just like everything, sinks, toilets, baskets, shovels, beer bottles, and all kinds of stuff. Aside from all these little tiny kind of figures, again, that a lot of places have been seeing a lot of these. You can find some like Gashapon Gundam and converted stuff here as well, some of that, and just pretty much stuff from everything. As far as Gundam goes, last thing I do want to show you guys is they have a huge cabinet full of built and painted kits with some really, really cool stuff, so I'm going to try to get some video. Hopefully no one will tell me to stop. that's pretty much going to do it for Radio Kaikan and Yellow Submarine. There was so much stuff in there, more stuff than I can really show you guys. Just so much supplies and different things like that, tools, all that stuff. I'm not going to show that to you guys, like every single little thing. But there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. One thing that was really cool that I didn't really show you guys much was all of the kinds of waterslide decals, scale model waterslide decals. That's one thing that I would like to have maybe bought more of, but they're really expensive. It's like waterslide decals for tanks and airplanes and stuff. Some of those look really cool on Gunpla sometimes, I think. So I really wanted to buy some of those, but they're a lot more expensive than like regular Gunpla. So what I'll probably try to do is maybe just like find some online or try to see if I can get Samuel to make some for me. That's it for this Gunpla shopping in Japan video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more coming up later. Bye guys.